software development lifecycle. It's also called software development process. But what is it? Basically, it's a methodology, and the main purpose of this methodology is to deliver high quality software or product as required by the customer. SDLC works by lowering the cost of the software development while simultaneously improving the quality and shortening the production time. In order to achieve that, SDLC phases must be followed carefully. But what are the phases of SDLC? We have 6 different phases. This figure shows the graphical representation of typical SDLC. Let's analyze these phases one by one. Phase 1 is requirement analysis, and I will say that this stage is the most important one, because if you don't know exact requirements from the customers, then the final product will be unsuccessful. Therefore, in this phase, we collect all inputs from the customers, stakeholders, experts, programmers, and many other people. When we know all the requirements, then we pass to the second phase, which is planning. Simply in this phase, we plan to implement the project successfully with the lowest risk. The team determines resources, cost, and considers other important factors. After we plan everything, we start designing the product architecture in phase 3. In our hand, we have a software requirement specification document, which is also called SRS. We take this document as a reference and create a few design approaches for the product architecture, and then document them in a design document specification, which is also called DDS. Since the design architecture is ready, now it's time to create what we want. This stage is called software development or building, where the actual development starts. Software developers begin to build the project by writing code using chosen programming languages. Different tasks are divided into units or modules and assigned to various developers. Once the coding stage is complete, then we apply different testing techniques to our product in the testing phase, which is the 5th phase. Testing team starts testing the functionality of the entire system. If you remember, we had some requirements from the customers. In this phase, we test the product to verify that product works as expected. When conducting testing, software testers may find some bugs. If bugs are found, then software test engineers report those bugs to the developers, who fix the bugs and send back to the testers for retesting. When it is decided that software is bug-free, the next step is to deploy the software in the deployment phase. But sometimes the product is not deployed to the end users at first. It is released in a limited segment and tested in a real business environment. By the way, it's also called user acceptance testing. We'll get there later. As I said in the previous video, making a mistake is in the human's nature, which means even after deployment, there still may be some bugs. Therefore, one extra phase is added to the software development cycle, and it's called maintenance. In this phase, some bugs are reported, fixed, the software is upgraded to the newer versions of the software, or some new features are added to the existing software. All these activities occur in the maintenance phase. Alright, we covered all possible software development lifecycle phases. That's all from my side. See you in the next video.